What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be taking a look at a recent video that's been uploaded by none other than Faze Swagg. Swagg has put a video up playing Warzone 2, only in public games, he's not playing ranked, but for some reason the enemies start to appear with red outlines, and we're not talking about snapshot grenades either. So let's crack on with the video. So what starts out to be a normal video, right, something that you would see usually from Faze Swagg, is him talking about a loadout he's seen, and then he's going to make that loadout and test it out. So we will skip forward a little bit. I do want to point out just what level of lobby he was playing in at the time.
Oh, we got a lot of people.
So you can see straight away, right, that, I mean, the lobbies he gets into are always a little bit botty, right? Okay, so you can see someone there, apparently.
Wait, am I playing solos?
Do you want to pull it back a little bit here? Now, as you can see, it says here that somebody has initiated Champion's Quest, okay? So that's going on in this game. That's something we want to take into consideration, right? But don't see how that's going to affect Faze Swagg, right? So what we'll do, we'll skip forward a little bit. You can see he's chasing down this guy, right, who's got the crown above his head. There's a little bit of backing music going on here, so I will be talking a little bit over this. Okay, he's done that guy there. Now, one thing I will say, when he's killing people, he's got an advanced UAV up here. He's got high alert on the side. You can see all these enemies at the top.
No.
So I don't quite know what's going on. There's a player indicator here, like a downed enemy indicator. So you can see just below his webcam here, right? This is where all of his perks are. He's got overkill, he's got tracker, he's got fast hands, and he's got high alert. Now, if you actually take a look at the description of all of those perks, not one of them states that it will show you outlines of enemies through walls. Now, the only thing I can think is maybe there was a snapshot. But even a snapshot, when it highlights an enemy, it doesn't highlight it in the way we're about to see in this video. So let's carry on watching now. So this is a big thing for me now. I thought it might have been to do with the smoke at first. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what's caused him to have outlines of enemies, right? Until this moment now. Did you see that? Now, I'm going to pull it back for those of you who missed it, and I will pause it on the moment. Right there. Right there, he has two enemies pop up. Now, these are extremely visible. They are blatant outlines of enemies. The only thing is, on this one, it shows the parachute. I personally have never seen an ESP setting that allows you to see enemy parachutes. It will show you like the player box, player skeleton, player name, even their health, the weapon they've got, what weapon they've got out, the secondary weapon, things like that. But never would it outline a parachute. But this looks like ESP Wallhacks, like identical to it. And it's showing an enemy stood on the top of the roof here as well. So we know now, based off this moment, there are two enemies over there, one stood on the roof and one parachuting in behind, right? But this isn't the only time it happened. Now, I tried to figure out whether this was something that's been incorporated into the game or whether or not Faze Swagg's editor is going to be getting sacked in the morning for leaving ESP Wallhacks on show in one of the videos. Right? Because the minute he turns away, they disappear and then high alert starts again. So what on earth was that?
Oh my god.
I've tried to give it a pause and see whether or not anything indicates what he'd be able to see. But watch this now. Same thing happens again there. But this time he's just downed an enemy. And then another enemy appears in the background. So why is he getting what looks like Wallhacks, like identical to Wallhacks, showing up? It can't be a snapshot grenade because it doesn't look like a snapshot grenade for one. Secondly, he's not thrown a snapshot grenade. Thirdly, his teammate is dead pinging for the buy station, so he certainly hasn't thrown a snapshot. So the only thing that's left here for me to understand is, if this is Wallhacks, if it is, then doozy. You know, you've just been exposed by your editor who hasn't edited the video properly. But other than that, if it is in fact something that's incorporated into the game to look like Wallhacks, why on earth are Activision doing this? If you remember in Warzone 1, they incorporated snapshots. They incorporated that other one, what was it called? Where you shot an enemy and you could see them visually through the wall. The names like slipped my mind. Either way, they kept incorporating things that would literally mask Wallhacks. So this would then become, oh, the cheating problem's sort of working because Ricochet's working, right? But in reality, it's the same. The cheating problem's the same. There's just more excuses and more reasons people can give now as to why they are not wall hacking, when in fact they are. So I wouldn't be like stupid enough to believe that either Swagg is shown as wall hacks on stream or whilst recording, or that his editor has left the video up with them in. So I ask you guys this question. Have you had this happen to you? Red outlines of enemies showing up on your video or in your game while you're playing? Let me know in the comments below. It becomes more visible down here as well, guys. So like just after he kills that guy at the top of the stairs, he pushes down and you can see the enemy through the wall. The only thing I will say, and this is a moment here that makes me believe that whatever's happening here is a part of the game, is when his gun crosses over the enemy there, it disappears. Now, if you are running Wallhacks, it's literally showing you the enemy's location, no matter what's in front of it, whether it's a wall, a gun, a hand, a door, it doesn't matter. So if that was Wallhacks, surely it'd show through the gun as well, unless he's got some very sophisticated cheats that are showing, like, you know, trying to look like something they're not. But let me know what it is in the comments below, guys, because this one has really pickled me. I've checked his perks, none of them show enemies like that, and I'm thinking maybe it's to do with this Champions quest that's going on in the game, because that's the only thing that personally I haven't been involved in, is a Champions quest. So maybe that's what it is. So let me just get this clear before we go any further, and before you guys are being judgmental in the comments. I don't think this is Wallhacks. I think this is Activision incorporating things into their game that look identical to Wallhacks, making it harder for people to be caught using cheats. So whatever this feature is, right, if somebody gets caught using Wallhacks and a red player pops up, they can just say, oh no, I was doing this, or oh no, it was this or that. It's another reason people have to get away scot-free with cheating in a Call of Duty game. I honestly believe that Team Ricochet is not in fact a team that works with the anti-cheat that's a, you know, kernel level trying to detect programs. I honestly think that Team Ricochet is built up of developers and designers who are incorporating new features into the game to mask cheats, to make it seem like cheats have been eradicated from the game, and in reality they're still there running in the background, but there's just things on top of it to make it go away or make it appear like it's gone away. Make sense? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you had these red people popping up on your videos, on your game, in your stream? I'm looking forward to reading through these comments. And if you did enjoy today's video, guys, smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. And one last thing before we go. Do you ever feel like life is just too overwhelming? That your anxiety is holding you back from being your best self? Introducing Supreme CBD, the all-natural CBD solution to help you find your balance. With Supreme CBD, you can experience the benefits of CBD without the psychoactive effects of THC. Supreme CBD's formula is designed to help you reduce stress and anxiety, improve focus, and promote overall wellness. And the best part, Supreme CBD is made with only the highest quality organic ingredients, so you can feel confident in what you're putting into your body. It's time to take control of your life and find your balance with Supreme CBD. You can order now and experience the difference for yourself. And don't forget to use code BBB40 at checkout for 40% off.